Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. I'm Captain Lust, one of your commentators tonight, and I'm joined by the lovely and talented E-Man, my regular co-caster. E-Man, how are you doing tonight?
Hi there, Lust. Pleasure to
We are
be here with
gathered.
you again.
Oh well, the pleasure is all mine.
And
We are
especially,
gathered here
this is an
today.
especially pleasurable match.
Tell us about it then, E-Man. Why is
It's
it especially
All-Stars!
pleasurable? It's All Stars, yeah.
The best
It's
of
All
the
Stars.
European best.
It's All Stars of Europe.
Is
It is
there
the
an
best of European
American
best.
anywhere? No.
No, please.
I'll be the American for the match.
Even if it wasn't for ping issues, I don't know if any Americans would make it in.
I think they're pretty fantastic. They deserve some spot. But
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe some of them would. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Raid, but only Raid, and perhaps Piers. As it stands, it is all Europeans. You don't actually have the nations of the players up on the stream, unfortunately, but we do have an updated splash screen which you can see, and you can see the rosters of the teams and their classes. So you can have a little gander at that as well. The teams have given themselves the de facto names of Warbladers versus Banders. I've just given them Banders versus Bladers.
Very creative on their part.
Well, it's a big.
It's like they took the name of the game and made titles.
Well, the thing is, like, there's a sort of bit of a meme going around the scene lately of people referring to themselves as Warbladers and the game as mount&blade or just stupid stuff like that. And now a rivalry is kicked off. A rivalry is kicked off between Bladers and Banders. A rivalry that can only be quelled by show match. And pretty big players we're seeing out tonight. Unfortunately, it looks like we're missing Deacon, aka Killfacer. I can't see him on the Bladers side there tonight. Nabajuki missing as well. But I was hoping Deacon would show up because it would be
not the Frenchman himself. Did he already forfeit the All-Stars match?
He came there with his white flag, planted it in the ground, and went back to do some fencing or whatever he does. But unfortunately, we don't have the two twins facing off against each other, Cleric and Deacon. I was quite looking forward to that, but there's still some killer players who are going to be playing for you tonight.
Tell some of their storied histories, Lust.
Some of their storied histories. Well, first I will tell you that it's going to be an 8 versus 8. It's going to be a sort of normal warband match, WNL kind of match format. We will be starting off pretty soon. And
who has the edge? The Bladers or the Banders?
Who has the edge? Well, to be honest, I think the Banders have the edge. Sotomersu, because Sotomersu is used to bringing together a band of ragtag warriors and fighting them to the cause. Whereas I don't know who's going to sort of rally the Bladers together. I think the Bladers might have had a sub. I don't know. Was Blavandifer always one of the Bladers? I think he's a last-minute sub for
He's not on the
Nabajuki.
list. What?
He's not on the list.
On the VIP
Roster violation.
List? That man needs to turn around and go back, get dressed better, and come back. Go do something in some tournaments, and then he could be part of the Bladers.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a default win for the Banders if it starts like this. Are we checking their roosters? The other issue as well is when Bannerlog comes along. It's going to be the Bladers and the Banders, and also the Boners.
The Boner Lords?
Yeah.
I like that. That's an especially good name.
Gonna be smack going down when the Boners come along. Some of the players and their stories. So many.
Boners insert themselves between the Banners and the Bladers.
There's so much rich history.
Do tell a story, lad.
Okay, well, it's hard because where do I even start with? I think.
Start with the most famous name on the list.
Most famous name? Oh, well, picking that is going to be
no, there's no favoritism there.
Subject to controversy. Obviously, LaRue we've got in there, regular guest on Horse and Sword, so he's going to be a favourite for me as always. I'd love to have LaRue there, doing well for the Bladers. He's a Blader, right? God, it's confusing.
I'm trying to see who's on what to see how stacked these teams are.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
But it's an all-stars.
They're all stars, I guarantee you that. But when I looked at the teams, what I noticed was I think it was the Banders look a bit. I think the Bladers looks like they got maybe slightly more clutch players, perhaps. Although other than I looked at the Banders and I saw like Peter, I thought, well, I don't know, maybe it's pretty even. But I think the Banders are going to have a bit of an edge in organisation, just because Sotomoso is just used to organising chaos. Whereas
Cobbles together teams
I
out
just
of
can't
worse
imagine who's going to
riffraff
be
than
lead.
this.
Yeah, I can't imagine who's leading the Bladers. They got like sick players, but I don't know who's going to be their charismatic leader who's going to step up. Lots of language and cultural difficulties potentially coming out from there as well. We've got Russian players, Ukrainian players, Siphon Vendetto, Mete Khan, Kisi Ottoman, Raiden. I'm thinking that they could have perhaps some communication problems. I mean, there's a fair helping of
Did you just say
Turks and
Skeezy
Russians.
Ottoman?
Takishi. It's actually pronounced Takichi.
Oh.
But Takishi is how he's known to most.
I
A
thought we
fine
had a really
horseman.
sketchy Ottoman on one of these teams.
Getchi Ottoman. I don't even know what that means.
Easy, sketchy, I don't know. That's what I heard. Sakiji, though. I know that man.
Yeah, a man of many talents. Loves himself a bit of horsey business. Yeah, I just had a message from Sotomayor. I don't know if I can reveal this, but I will reveal this. We're deciding on the commander for. They're deciding on the commander for Team 2. Like I said, I think Team 2 is Bladers, and I'm just concerned the Bladers are gonna lack leadership.
Well, when they're selecting their captain out of the most viable man in the group right now, yes.
I don't know who's on there's got any leadership experience. I mean, they've got great
Minutes
players.
from the match, the Bladers need a leader.
I think if anything's going to carry the Bladers, it's going to be just 6 shots from LaRue and Raiden. Maybe Benedetto as well, doing some nasty stuff. Anders as well. I think they probably have a better set of archers. Even though Turtle is famously just a headshot beast. So is Virus as well.
Turtle.
Nelly and Soto perhaps less so. But I just think that the Bladers have more stacked archers.
How the heck did they determine who's on what team? Was there an All-Stars raffle or an All-Stars straw drawing?
No, I think it's just Sotomayor just picked all his best friends that are good players.
I will mention that this has probably the best hype background image that one could possibly make for such an event.
You can see it up on the left-hand side, kind of tiled.
Yeah,
Hope you like the new splash screen as well. It's still kind of under development, but if you have any thoughts on it, please do tweet in at Captain Lust. My pleasure to answer your tweets.
But yes, the coolest type background image at the weirdest resolution. Who has a desktop image at a non-scaled resolution? What was the actual image size like?
No, 1680 by 1050. That's standard 16 by 10, barely low resolution, like sort of medium high resolution.
Oh, I see. It's a standard for the lesser race of PC users.
Well, here's Finnish. Don't know what that means for your PC, but apparently you have. I don't know. Who doesn't have 1080p or better?
You need
That's
a
the
new
point.
monitor.
In this day and age, you need 1080p or better. That's just the rule.
Our All-Stars wallpaper made for inferior monitors. You know, these All-Star players all play on their friggin' projection plasma TVs. Leroux himself has
they
this
play on their
on his wall.
ultra low response time, high definition screens. Or if they're Counter-Strike pros, they play on their CRT, like curved monitor things in like 2 pixels for ultimate aiming.
That is how the All-Stars play. They suffer so that we may watch better games.
Yeah, and we bring the stream to you in 1080p, so there's no worries about our resolution or our graphics. I like to give you the best
We
from
do
MBTV.
have resolutions, though, to bring you exciting matches. Not lopsided in the least, no. The Bladers.
Yeah,
versus the
I'm very
Banders.
concerned about the Bladers here. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's Cleric Johnson's for the Banders, though. Yes.
Yeah, Cleric suggested that I lead the Bladers.
Oh my goodness. You should have let the Bladers last. They're without leadership right now.
Yeah, I should have led the Bladers. Just maybe from the spectating position.
Led 'em
I could
from
maybe
the
I could
horse.
maybe I could lead them from chat.
You
Type
can
in
lead
admin
them right
chat, give
now. You
commands.
can be an all-star.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Just could be more of a dead
You're
weight.
as brilliant as all the other stars, Lost.
I think I'd be more of a dead weight, to be honest.
You're no black hole.
Looks like LaRue said ready to go. Perhaps LaRue's taking charge. Not unexpected. But maybe the Banders organization will be the death of them. I mean, these Bladers, they know how to work as teammates. They're perfectly capable of communicating without communicating. So perhaps the Banders
Best
will.
of communicating without
Well, as long as the
communicating.
Banders like orders are good, they'll be okay. But if an order goes bad, it can actually end up hurting you. Put you in the wrong position. Sometimes it just sort of works better to have all your players moving around, trying to find space, and playing with their instincts.
We have
How it goes as well,
relaxed
though.
for the Banders.
I think, well, okay, I'll go back to the analysis of the teams as well. I think, in terms of cavalry, we might have slightly bit of an advantage for the Bladers, or the Banders, sorry. I think Trebron, Relax, Peter, and Grenade is basically ridiculously good. It's an insane set of horsemen. As long as Trebron's playing well. On opposite them, we've got Vivar, Carpe Diem, Sikichi, and Siphon. And Sikichi, it's always said of him, he's just not the player he once was. He is still a very good player, but I don't know. I don't know if he can still tussle with the best. And Relax is playing so well lately. Peter is always brilliant. I think could put out on a performance though. We'll have to just see how that plays out. But I think in terms of cavalry, Bander's a bit of an advantage. Infantry is pretty close. I would say it was closer, but I'm concerned now that Deacon hasn't shown up for the Bladers. Probably working. I think it's the Grand National today, so he's probably got a bit of work on.
Well, I hope to see some strong individual performance.
Well, I think Cleric Johnson, Arnie, Napoleon, Bloody Death, and Scar is a pretty big match for likes of Weirdo and Meticon. I think it looks like Blivandifar's coming for the Bladers, so he's going to be playing for them too. Oh, it looks like. Oh, I think Trebron might have switched to the Bladers.
What? He disbanded from the Banders?
That's very confusing. I think maybe it's just to balance the teams or something. I don't know.
Is that friendly banter?
I'm not sure. I think we're going to go live anyway, so they'll run that map intro.
Alrighty. And we're in the match.
We're live, yeah, and it's already kicking off pretty lively here. Banders and Bladers both going to the low road. Looks like to start off, Blivandifar's taking a bit of a hit there. And heavy infantry from both sides. It looks like 5 inf, 2 archers, and 1 cav for both sides. Fairly standard.
Going on right now.
Banders are pushing forward though down the street, 1 for 1 as Raiden takes down Sota. But Sota actually gets a kill from the grave there as he kills Raiden. They both kill each other. Insane first starts of the match. All on a OT from Takichi, but it's back and forth at the moment. 4 on 4 right now, and it's just turned into a massive fight here. When the best players play, they don't mess around.
It started as a massive brawl.
And the Bladers, who I was counting out from the
Wow,
start.
the Bladers are doing really well. They won that
Done really well, yeah. Vivar as well gets 3 kills in the first round. Massively influential on horseback there. Worrisome smack talk coming out from Raiden. FB easy Finn. I don't know what that means.
First
But
blood, easy finish.
oh,
Oh snap! Acronyms. I got you.
there you go.
If you don't know what the letters stand for, make it up on the spot.
That's what you get from playing MOBAs. Knowledge of terms. But even though they worked out for the Bladers, they're actually going to be going off to the graveyard there now.
I think the Banders are watching the Bladers right now. Cleric Johnson seems to try to be corralling his troops to listen to some speech or something.
He's going to be pretty mad about that.
Yeah, I don't think Virus wants to listen though. Virus plays his own game. Cleric Johnson now finding the problem of too many personalities in one team. Too many strong personalities.
Cleric Johnson, a very strong personality himself. He'll be showing that tomorrow night at Horse and Sword. Don't forget that. 18:30 PST.
More Horse and Sword, always wonderful.
Going to be the draw for the WNL3 divisions.
More silly
Well, not the draw. The announcement, though, at least. No. It's not a draw. It's actually an announcement, so it's going to kind of overlap when.
Some silly hackers.
No, well, the division's already been decided, I think, and they're just going to announce them at 19 BST tomorrow, during which a Horse and Sword will be running.
Oh, Cleric Johnson calling out the Warbladers for building filthy campers.
Camping LaRue. Shocker. Oh, we got some serious smack coming down here as well.
Bladers versus Banders. According to these guys, it's more nerds versus losers going on right now.
Go drink and destroy your liver from LaRue. That's pretty weak banter coming out from the Belgian there. But yeah, the AE players, I expected them to be bringing out a bit of smack talk here.
Look at that smack talk. This is first person smack talk right here as they stand still to type.
Lag spawn's right in the middle, which is pretty good. Good for a bit of excitement there. Yeah, because they were kind of both sitting on the side.
We're going to see Relax versus V-Bar on the Cav show right here. Who is the better Cav?
Is he going to be Relax Strongkist, as he has named himself? Raiden with a nice spot up on the wall as well, able to shoot over. But Blade is going to sacrifice that by trying to drive the Banders back. Oh, and after all that smack talk, LaRue shoots Cleric Johnson in the head.
Whoa, LaRue got Cleric Johnson right in the face.
And Cleric's going to be mad about that. He's going to be furious. LaRue gets another kill as well here, really making himself valuable for the Bladers. Oh, Siphon gets caught out a little bit away from his teammates.
Scars
in the meantime, the
Bladers
just kind of running over the Banders. There's a Mete shuts down to Mercy. LaRue does go down eventually to Nele, but in the meantime, Viral takes down Virus. It's just 4 Banders.
Relax with the
Bladers.
stupid horse jump. Practically kills himself. Exemplary play from these all-stars.
Oh, and the Banders just crumbling under the might of the Bladers right now. Is that a rage quit from one of them?
The blade is mightier than the band.
We lost a Bander. I don't know who it was.
Oh, one of the Banders quit.
Trevor calling it as a rage quit.
Oh, good lord. The
what to
Banders
say?
are disbanding before our eyes. Like, they're losing men.
What? They called it as a rage quit, but it wasn't Cleric Johnson. Oh, Virus left. And Peter's come in.
Virus got too butthurt.
That's going to give 1 less archer for the Banders, but 6 infantry. There is a faction difference here, obviously. There's a faction difference here. Vega is arguably with an advantage because they just have a lot of scimitars. And just the Vegas kind of do most things just slightly better than Saranids. Cav is better. Actually, Cav is quite a lot better, really. Archer's a little bit better. Infantry pretty close because Saranids do get the axes, but really those scimitars are just brutal against Saranid cloth armor. So, wait, the Banders can't be too disheartened. Well, there's stunning scenes from the Warbladers here. Vivar on 4 kills already. Weirdo Metacan on
the Banders
3
already with their celebration pose.
No, the Bladers with their celebration pose.
Oh, Bladers are also celebrating? Both teams are celebrating, yet none of them...
Well, Banders shouldn't be celebrating. They're just... I don't know what they're doing.
Banders are throwing the game right now. That's what they're doing. LaRue, he's controlling these Bladers pretty well. Meanwhile, the Banders are in disarray of poses and... I
think Banders just going to be waiting
the
way around
Bladers
for
just
flank.
come around this corner and kill all these men posing.
I think you got the overlay a little bit off there, man. I don't know.
My overlay's off?
It's
Oh,
not
the
quite
resolution. I see. Oh, goodness.
sitting in there properly.
You're right, it's not. I'll fix that after the scuffle.
Okay.
Realize this. Yeah, it's
Bandit, yeah, flag spawn in the graveyard in the meantime. Bandit's going to be rushing in. I think they've raised the flag as well. Going to be putting the pressure onto Raiden sitting up top. Bandit's not quite charging in yet, actually. Just weighing it out. They've not sent anyone around to the right yet, but Relax is going to be coming from the back. His horse, Vivar there to meet him. Complete miss though, and
the
Relax coming from the
Bander's
back. Gets a
coming
hit
up
on
top
Weirdo.
as
Weirdo goes
well.
straight down from Peter. Raiden gets a kill on most in the meantime. But Bloody Death getting kills for the Banders here. They are coming from behind, but the Banders finding some momentum now. Cleric Johnson with a double kill. Finally getting the pace that he's looking for. Just 2 Bladers left. Vivar and Siphon against these 6 Banders. Siphon running backwards up some stairs, which is always a good move against multiple opponents, but he's going to go down there. Vivar does get a kill off against Nele, but
Vivar
Cleric Johnson
gets off his
kills Siphon in the
horse.
meantime. And last kill, Cleric Johnson wants it. He wants the... oh, no, doesn't quite get it. But does rack up 3 kills in that round and find a bit of... well, you know, manages to start off in the game. Bloody Death as well got a lot of kills in that round. Perhaps 3, maybe even 4. And dunked apparently.
get dunked.
Blavanifar claiming he was AFK.
Lies. I am adjusting this really quickly. Huh.
Not really sitting in there, is it?
I'm trying to adjust the game.
I think it's the game is not quite in there. Okay, well, let's see.
We'll change it on the swap because I need to restart the game. It seems, but you get most of the action. Just a little face.
Oh, you're not playing it. Okay.
I'm playing it windowed, but it's not doing it right. I don't know. I gotta re-window it.
Okay, let's just get back in the game for now. We'll sort out later. Sorry, it's a bit untested because we've changed some of the setup here.
Nonetheless, you get the action. You get the Bladers versus the Banders. Banders taking around.
You get the smack talk. Yeah, they have done just getting stuck into the melee fight, getting some work done. Relax strong, not really Relax strongest I should say, not really doing much here. Vivar in the meantime has got himself a big old tank of a horse. This is the last round of the first set. Banders sitting up in the marketplace. But Napoleon and Raiden both taking hits here.
Nehru tries
But nothing too much to worry about.
shooting right here. Will he succeed? Oh, he got a nice little shot on Napoleon. Oh,
yeah, and she's been the foot as well. Bad couple of seconds for Napoleon there.
2 new shots.
As the Rue drops him.
Oh,
Flag on the low road as well, so in the favour of the Bladers, but approaching from this side is pretty good because you get a bit of cover from that there piece. Siphon fighting out against Cleric there, but Cleric at risk of archer fire. Nelly does bring down Raiden pretty early on as well, so it's 7 on 7. Siphon jumping around behind Cleric and Nelly here, keeping Cleric Johnson really occupied for a very long time. The Banders need him in the melee. Okay, and Cleric just does take down Siphon eventually. Scar moves around to take Blavanifar. And the Banders just running away with this now as well. Nele, Sotomerso and Cleric Johnson getting kills. Double kill from Nelly there to finish it off, and a 2-2 final score there in favour of no one.
But I am doing something.
I think E-Man's on the phone.
Yeah, no, I like my internet. I'm good.
Everything okay?
I apologize. Someone knocked on my door with some stupid salesman. I have to answer my door. I'm so sorry.
How dare they?
I know. It wasn't even anything important. I apologize. The guy wasted my
Were they trying to
time
sell you
anyway.
tarmac?
He was trying to sell me things I don't need. What I need right now is for some Bander and Blader action.
We are 2-2 now after that first set. Instead of going to the splash screen, maybe try and sort out the
Oh, yes. We are on the break. I'm really sorry. Someone knocked.
I think you're missing a part of the game, I think.
Yeah, we're fixing this right now.
Is maybe you're streaming in a different resolution, or like is your game in a different resolution? I'm not sure.
It always was, but I'm looking.
But 2-2 after that first set, I think the Bladers should be a little bit disappointed with that, to be honest. If I was a Blader, I want to get a few more rounds as Vegas there.
Oh,
Although they
well, the
might think
score's
differently.
tied. That's wonderful.
Yeah, tied at 2-2. Banders, nice round in that last one of the set. Cleric picking up some kills, Nele too, getting quite a few of them. Even though I wrote him off at the start of the match.
Shouldn't have.
People coming in surprising me. Yeah, but Van der Vaart's playing. I think he's a sub for Nabajuki. Or perhaps Deacon that couldn't show up. Very disappointing.
You don't deserve your spot in the All-Stars if you can't show for it.
Exactly. Well, it's the Bladers. I mean, they just have bad organisation from the off. I think the Banders are going to see this through. It's a shame as well because I voted for Nabajuki in the Who's Your Favourite poll in the thread.
You voted for the man who's not present?
Well,
who do those votes go to now?
It depends how you interpret it, because the vote is not for who plays. It's just the vote just said who's your favorite, and Nabajuki is undoubtedly my favorite out of the people in those lists. Like I like most of them, if not all of them. But Nabajuki is just my favorite.
He's accomplished in real life as he is in the game.
Oh God, if not more so, if that's even possible.
So to more so. This is all wrong. I changed the resolution and it didn't fix the game resolution.
Did you expand the window maybe? Do something weird like that?
IMC.
Oh, I've got to make you stream it, I know.
I would stop rotating the camera. Okay.
Just bear with us, we'll try and fix this, so by the time we go live next time, it'll be good to go. Yeah, no, it's not quite fitting in. It's the game is not fitting in. I think the game is wider than it should be. You might be, are you expanding the window or doing something weird like that? Like, are you maximizing the window?
Oh God, was that it? Was that all I was doing?
Yeah, just bring it up. Just stop maximizing the window. Just leave it at like 1600 by 900.
There we go. I fixed it. I just don't maximize your warband. Play a window.
Or leave it at 1080p. Just don't maximize it. Just leave it as it like launches. There you are.
There,
And make sure you get
problem resolved, folk.
make sure you set up the minimap as well.
I will fix that as well.
Okay, we can go to splash screen too.
All the other stuff out of the way. Telemarketers, door-to-door sales.
Thanks for bearing with us. You've seen all the inner workings of MBTV now, so I hope you're very pleased with that.
Y'all saw the guts.
Guts and the gutters. And yep, hoping to do a few nice things with the splash screen. Maybe the space on the left we can use for showing some different stuff. No promises yet, but it's something we do want to develop. And any thoughts you have there, please do tweet them in or write them in the thread on Tailworlds. However you tell us your thoughts, it's all fine by us. Just tell us them, that's all we want. Just want your lovely input as humans.
Communicate with us.
Well, yeah, please do. Simple play so far. This is a tweet from Wolfpack Warband, at Wolfpack Warband. Simple play so far from the All-Stars, as it should be for this match. Individual skill over tactics. Hashtag esports. Lovely tweet.
I've yet to see any individual player rise up out of all the All-Stars here to show themselves as the
No, they're sort of balancing each other out, and it's just been very much a crush. Well, I think when you have sort of all the players so confident in themselves, they all just want to kind of get in there and just do killing. They all know that they can do it. Whereas perhaps a few more auxiliary roles might give one team an edge. Or maybe that's just the best way to play Warband. Maybe we're seeing the highest level we've ever seen. Highest level we can ever even imagine.
This is the highest level of Warband.
Perhaps it is.
Of tournament
I mean,
play.
it is somewhat the nature of Sandy Bush. Just to kind of mash into each other. It's still very tactical and like, it's kind of very fast paced. When the fight breaks out, even if it just looks like a mash, there's a lot of sort of things going on. People moving around, archers making their snap decisions. Do I shoot him or him? When you're in the infantry fight, do I turn and try and attack him and support my friend there or there? And all these sort of small decisions that you're making have a massive impact onto the outcome of the fight. It's very hard to sort of say to see it, I suppose, like clearly. It's all about sort of instinctively knowing how to support your teammates and how you should be supported. Are we live?
Hard when the swords, maybe.
I think we're live. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live.
The All-Stars again doing great work.
Let's jump back in, yeah.
Great work informing us of this stuff.
Yeah, we've got the banders now as Vegas. Flags have spawned as well in the graveyard. In favor of the banders. In favor of the bladers, I'm sorry.
Well, the banders setting themselves for a siege right here. Vivar.
Yeah, raising the ladder. We've
on the doorway.
Toy and Trebron, I think, are going to come from the right as well. Cleric Johnson raising the ladder, getting right up on top there.
Johnson's leading it. Vendetto's raising his sword, saying, "No, you shall not."
LaRue spies Cleric Johnson. He wants that kill.
Cleric Johnson gets a big drop. Deep.
He's a parachute trooper. Oh, and getting shot there as well from Anders. Takes him down.
Going way
Anders has
too
been down the meantime to a
deep.
team kill from Raiden, but he got a double kill before that. And I think it's going to be enough to carry the bladers through. Anders' superb shooting and great play from the rest of the players as well as Benedetto gets another kill. Bladers take the lead 3-2, and the band is just unable to, like you said, unable to siege the graveyard. A bit disappointing. But there you have it.
Wow, that it seemed to me Cleric Johnson was great at leading his team to feeding right there.
I don't think Cleric Johnson is leading the banders actually. I think that's probably So to Mercy. But Bander's struggling right now. Not a single kill in that round. For a team of all-stars to not get a single kill against anyone, that's worrying signs.
That's sad.
And the Bladers, just in spite of my prediction, take the lead, 3-2. Could all change on the second map as well. It's going to be Reverend Village, Nords versus Swadia. Marusa up top in the graveyard. Bladers are pretty happy just to sit in there. They got a few of them back towards their spawn as well, but pretty happy just to sit in the graveyard. Typical LaRue camping.
He's a master tactician.
Certainly is.
Don't judge his strategies of sitting and waiting. There
A veteran
he is
of
right
IG.
now, standing and waiting.
and ORG as well, LaRue. Used to be the leader of basically just a team of small children. I think is the best way to describe it. Called Order of the Red God. They had players like, I think Broomstick was in there, Mr. V, Tulov I think was in there, a couple of other players. I can't remember all of them unfortunately. Various sort of Swedish and Dutch children though. LaRue then left them for IG, and later joined Apis Europai. I think on its formation
Did
he
he
was there.
lead him like the Pied Piper, just playing a fruit in front of him?
Yeah, I think so. Because he got rid of all the rats, and then he wanted to get rid of all the kids, because he didn't get paid by the mayor of Sweden or whatever.
They should pay what they owe. Warblader's actually leaving their little fort. LaRue is sick of camping. He's leading them. Oh my god, Cleric Johnson turning tail! Cleric and Co. turning tail, running.
Bander's going to be backing off here, just sitting on the flag. Blade just charged the low road and put himself in a bit of a disadvantage now. They've got to come up this ladder, and quite vulnerable there, I think. As Toy's going to have a great crossfire on them if he moves out now. Could shoot any of these players in the back of the head. They haven't seen him at all.
From LaRue to the horse.
But Toy hasn't found space, and Vivar comes in to attack him. Vivar pretty vulnerable here in this corner. He almost lost his horse, I think, now.
Oh, they're over here.
Toy now finding space as well.
Oh my god, absolutely sick shot.
And yeah, the fight's sort of gone back towards the spawn. I think as the Bladers then, or the Banders then abandoned the center and went back round behind the Bladers in a kind of crazy goose chase. Bladers doing nice in this round as well, though, and Banders again barely able to scratch the Bladers. Just the one kill so far in this round.
Oh! Anders dies right beside LaRue.
Anders does go down now as well. Sotomercy gets a couple kills. 2 kills there from Sotomercy, doing a nice last stand. 3 kills from Sotomercy. Could this be the insane clutch from the Finn? No, but nice getting 3 kills at the end there. That's more than anyone could have expected of him.
That was all-star performance right there.
All-star performance from Sotomercy, the leader of the Banders. But Cleric Johnson not showing his all-star quality here. And he'll be frustrated by that.
He's going a little too ham, it seems.
But I think, this is showing 1 or 2 things about AE and who's doing the carrying there, who's doing the who's getting carried. Later AE players like Weirdo, LaRue.
Who holds the basket and who sits inside it.
Anders, yeah. I think Cleric Johnson really just kind of goes along with the ride, does a bit of spamming, gets himself some kills, bit of a reputation as a big infantry player. But without his AE team, not much to shout about Cleric Johnson apparently.
Vendetto sitting at 4-0 here.
Yeah, lots of kills from the Ukrainian. He's listed as an archer, but I think he's been playing infantry for the duration of this match. Infantry is the best way to get kills on Sandy Bush. That's tried and tested, confirmed that if you're in infantry, chances are that's how you're going to get your kills. Vivar doing his best to denounce that though, as he's on 3-0 on this side. He did very well on the Vega team as well. Arguably staking his claim as one of the best closed map horsemen on the scene. Interesting that both teams have switched to 2 horsemen as well. We started off with 5 infantry aside. Went up to like 6 on, I think it was on the Banders. But we now only got 3 infantry for the Bladers, 3 archers and 2 horsemen. And leaving the Banders a little bit stumped. Trebon and Peter not able to do much damage at all. Cleric Johnson not happy about the commentary he's getting from me.
We're just observing the game. We're neutral parties to the All-Star match.
No, I'm only giving Cleric a bit of stick as he can take it.
Alrighty, everyone moving up onto where the Banders were previously. Now the Banders occupy the flag corridor. Yeah,
and this should be a round for them. Not raising the flag, which is perhaps a bit of a mistake, but they should be able to hold this area. They are giving it away to the Bladers now, and
oh, the Bladers are taking
they're letting the Bladers
top,
just
though.
walk right up on the top of this, and I think that's a big mistake.
Oh, LaRue is taking charge.
How the Banders can hold this,
down.
and they've given the Bladers all the high ground, all the archer positions.
Oh, Peter's right as he comes around the corner.
Peter gets absolutely cut down by Anders.
But he was shot from behind.
Yeah, Bladers coming around the back as well, and Banders just looking in horrible form right now. I think this round is gone. Bad error from the Bladers.
Lord, they're getting picked apart.
Gets a team kill on Siphon as well. So Banders with a small advantage right now, but perhaps a positional disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because Trebon and Napoleon.
Oh, LaRue's shooting right directly.
Each get themselves some Blader scalps. Cleric Johnson charging forward, going for Raiden, trying to shut down the archers of the Bladers. Vivar in the meantime,
the Banders
not really able
actually
to get...
held.
Yeah, Vivar not able to get any momentum, and I've called it all wrong once again. Raiden gets
LaRue's sitting all pretty on top of his little fortification here. It's falling apart.
Does get a kill in the meantime.
Oh!
But Cleric Johnson's gonna be desperate for this kill. He's gonna want to take LaRue down. Does get a slash off there, but Napoleon gets the finishing blow. Cleric Johnson wanted that, but he's got one more chance now as we go into the final round of the first map.
That was pretty exciting, actually. I had caught.
Yeah, I thought the Banders were going down there for sure.
Yeah, we all thought the Banders were down after Anders killed their cav right at the start and came behind them, but they banded together.
Incredibly close as well. I think they picked some pretty even teams here. Cleric Johnson giving you some smack now, man.
I can't even top? What? There's no lanes.
You can't even get like the top scorer in GK Siege. I think he's always saying.
Oh, there's like 100 players though here. It's much easier when you play with the riff-raff of Europe.
Yeah, but the suggestion is that there are 100 bad players. To be fair, it's true. Like Even with my Turkish ping, I can go on GK Siege and get like a top score. Like seriously.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, it's easy, but you can't get the kill stylishly and spectacularly. That's what I go for.
And you can't edit them later.
Yeah, and you cut out all the deaths, yeah.
And give the greatest gift and the greatest medicine, which is laughter. So there you go, you bitter, horrible,
Cleric,
bitter man,
bitter,
Cleric Johnson.
You mad your team's losing, but they're not actually losing.
Yeah, they are losing. They're losing 3-4.
It's not an insurmountable lead here.
No,
Cleric Johnson, I don't know what he's doing. He's like, let's go around. No, they don't want to do the face check. Napoleon didn't get the memo, though. He's still over there. Oh, I think they're regrouping and thinking. Anders poking his little head out, though. He's looking for a kill, a sly kill on the side.
LaRue's taking a hit early on here as well. Down into the shoulder. Just around the corner of that shield.
Jumps right onto a horse.
Oh, LaRue's having to back off here. I think he comes behind the bandits here, but they don't go down. Bandits making a lot of movements here before the flag spawns.
Very tense engagement right here. Cleric Johnson don't give a damn, though. He's going right for it. Right, guys.
He's hungry, yeah. Weird looking to throw a javelin from close range. And Cleric Johnson does eat an arrow there in his back as he leans forward for one of the attacks.
Warbladers saved off the push from Banders rather well here. That was well done by them. They didn't fall apart and allow.
But they're gonna have to push forward now because the flag's in the graveyard, and the only way they're gonna get there is by going through the Banders all the way around.
Oh!
Banders toy brings down Cypher in the meantime.
Sakishi doing God knows what on those stairs.
Tries to get couch shots in the back there, but horrible choice, and Blader takes him down with no problem. Peters brings down Weirdo as well, and this could be a round for the Banders.
Yep. Banders are collapsing now. Bladers are really undermanned here.
8 on 5. The Banders driving forward now as well into the remaining Bladers. Raiden up top, just running away for his life. Banders do abandon the pursuit and go off towards the flag now. But it's going to be another assault which the Bladers have to take part in. And the Banders have played this really nicely. If you can see that they forced the Bladers into the initial assault. Now they've got to assault the graveyard as well. So they've assaulted the Banders twice in disadvantaged positions.
They didn't just go crazy for an all-stars death match. No, they're actually...
No, this is the second assault that Bladers are making, and they've already taken very heavy losses. LaRue comes in with Vendetto. LaRue's got a nice firing position here, but he's going to be shut down by Scar very early on. Big slash off from Scar there as well, as LaRue doesn't get shielded out in time. Not much space here. Cleric Johnson moving forward, desperate to get this kill on LaRue there. He's hungry for blood. Scar gets them both, though, Vendetto and LaRue. Peter brings down Raiden for the final kill, and a whitewash there from the Banders to finish off that. And another 2-2 though. Nothing between it so far with these two teams.
Wow, they have it's very flip-floppy right now.
Hard to call at this point. I think on the open map, perhaps the Banders' extra leadership might pay off.
It's impossible
might be seeing
to call
them.
right now.
It's impossible to call, but I mean, you know, I'm making wild speculation here. The cavalry, especially Vivar, has been brilliant for the Bladers so far, and I think on Reverend Village, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Vivar has been sick on his cav work.
Trevor on suggesting that the streamers bribe the players for a close match.
Yes.
And one thing which I think is
from my PayPal account.
one thing which I assume is undefined here is the tiebreak rules. If this goes to a tiebreak, we could be having some serious disagreements here. Although I
think it should be a naked brawl.
I think it should be a naked brawl as well. It should be a naked fist fight. Definitely. Or duels. I think duels would be sick, to be honest. Get all 8 players.
Oh my goodness.
All 8 players, or get 8 players with 1 life each, and like when one goes down, you get the next one. That would be sick. I'm sorry.
Oh yes, it would come down to absolutely individual play right there.
Like you should you have it like battle mode, and you have like duels. Oh my god. Okay, if it gets to a tiebreak, they're definitely doing that. But let's not worry about it too much because it's probably not going to happen.
It's gonna get there. No, yeah, it is.
If that does happen, then that's definitely what we're going to suggest.
That's how the All-Stars determine their tiebreakers.
I think that would be hype as hell. We're going to move on to Reverend Village now. One of my favourite maps. I love it. Made by Archer originally. Got the crazy rocks that release water somehow.
You can bleed stones in Warband, and only in Warband.
Can, yeah. I think it's nice though. It's like, I don't know.
It makes zero sense. That's not how rivers look.
It's not how rivers look, no, but it's still nice though. And I
Yeah.
like it's kind of dodgy terrain. Like if you're playing as an archer and you go towards those stones, you don't quite have cover, but you sort of have a good. You're mainly covered, so it's kind of an interesting position. It's good,
You're
but at the
right. I
same time
see people
you have no
sit
complete cover.
right at the water's edge behind the rock.
Yeah, it's just dodgy terrain, things like that, little nuances of the map. I think playing those well and knowing where they are, understanding them, playing both with them and against them when they're being used or abused. Uh, it's one of the things which separates the men from the boys in Warband. It's a very advanced kind of thing, just to make sure you get those little pursuits. On Village, there was a really dirty jump you could do, where you could kind of jump down and then up on this little ledge. And normally people would just jump down completely, and you could like throw them off. It was good fun.
You should have led one of these teams lost. That type of guidance would have been essential out there. Some of these guys don't know. Doesn't seem like they know what they're doing.
We have a not a tweet, but it's a Steam message at least in the form of a tweet. I think it's less than 140 characters as well, so I will read it out.
Good
It's from A's M, creator of the M2 and M3 videos. Some of my favorite videos in Warband, and renowned as the best duelist in all time. But not invited to the All Stars match apparently.
M's not
At
an
Captain
all-star?
Lust. Well, he's an all-star, but perhaps not an all-star of battle, I suppose, you can argue. Only reason Cleric Johnson is in this match is because he chose the teams. Hashtag truth, hashtag bants, hashtag exposed.
Oh, good lord. Cleric Johnson's behind everything. He must also be behind the server reset, because what the heck just happened? Or was that the only person
Nothing.
kicked?
Yeah, it's only you. Just
Oh. Cleric Johnson, you bastard.
he's behind the
rigged
DDoSing of E-Man.
All will be forgiven if he's behind his team's victory, which that is yet to be determined. Don't DDoS me.
Don't do this, E-Man. Please show some respect.
There we go. I guess it was just me.
And E-Man back in the server. Obviously, when you change from the closed map to open map, most people watching it's going to be knowing this, but it makes the different classes significant in different ways. Infantry perhaps is a bit more limited in what it can do. Although this isn't an open map, it's not like a big field. And infantry can still have big impact.
It's
It just
half
means
a
they
field with houses and scattered around, and
It is, yeah, but I mean a lot of the flags have a lot of buildings near them. One of them doesn't. But it's sort of infantry can be equally as effective. You probably don't want as many infantry. The only difference with infantry is they just don't have as much freedom. Can't really get away with just going anywhere they want. Running away right down a street. They're gonna get ran down by the horsemen.
I do think this map it'd be hard to get a tie
Run that
on
intro,
it.
I think. We're live, dude.
We're live. And we're in the game.
Kicking it off with a bit of Nords versus Swadia on Reverend Village. Banders starting as Nords, Bladers as Swadia. The aggregate score at the moment is 4-4. Cleric Johnson's still in there. I think everyone's had a bit of a play now. I assume they'd be doing that, rotating it around, making sure everyone gets a chance to play in the All-Stars match.
Yeah, I
Triple
see
coming in
Sonic
now.
Out.
Sonic?
Yes, Bander's Sonic UA.
Oh yeah, he has been subbed in. Ukrainian infantry renowned for their skills and their advancement of the infantry scene with their crazy S-play. and renowned one-handed duelists as well, the Ukrainians and the Russians. They do spend a lot of time dueling with one hand, and they are crazy good at it. Last setups as well, even on both teams, 3 archers, 3 cav, 2 infantry. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing wacko coming out of the All-Stars. Little hit there early on from, on LaRue as well. I don't know who that came from. I think it was Benedetto. Let me tell you this, Benedetto is not underrated, but I think people know that he's good, but
Benedetto's a sick archer.
I think it's not said enough that he is just an insane archer.
All-star
He is
in my book.
especially an insane crossbowman. When he's got any kind of decent crossbow map, and I think Reverend Bridge is one of the best crossbow maps. Whenever he gets any kind of chance like that, he is nasty. Oh, it wasn't from Benedetto, because Benedetto's on the Roost team. That's my bad. I don't know who's shot him then. Maybe Soto or someone. I don't know. Or maybe Nele. Probably Nele. But Benedetto is a definite force to be reckoned with on a map like this. Toy and Soto spreading out really far. They're getting big angles on the flag. Toy pretty far away there with that short bow. Not able to do too much. But being an open field is very difficult for a crossbowman. Benedetto not really able to find any space to reload here.
Wow,
retreat
throwing
behind the
all
church.
of their throwing items right at the beginning.
Yeah, Tsukiji gets a kill here on relax. I think that was a cav versus cav. I think Tsukiji has got a.
I think Cleric got shot by his own archer, but don't tell him that.
Oh, Tsukiji got. I think it was a mounted crossbow kill. That's pretty sweet on an enemy
Whoa,
cav.
Peter gets a cav kill and jumps the fence afterwards. Brilliant.
Saying
Except his body gets tossed around.
double kill from Sonic UA here as well. Kills coming from both sides. Blade is getting a slight better of it now. 4 against 3. As Benedetto takes down Sotomosu there. Benedetto with another kill here as well, and I called him out. This guy's killer. And a third kill from Benedetto there as well. He takes down Sonic and Toy. Anders finishes Cleric Johnson off for the last, and Benedetto there with 4 kills in the first round. Absolute killer with that crossbow.
Yes, he did great work out in that little rink.
In the meantime, do we have 9 players coming in for Banders there? Scar was a piece of the action, but oh, we've got 9 players spawning for Banders. We're pretty mad at Scar right now. Perhaps a bit of indecision about who's going to go out. Scar with the admin pass as well, can't be kicked.
Too many people trying to be all-stars. Oh, Soda goes.
Soda drops, takes one for the team. Oh, I think perhaps Soda was supposed to drop. He didn't really realise.
Such command. Much teamwork. Wow.
And Blade is pretty mad about that. Concerned that Banner's going to be getting some extra gear. I don't think they dropped. I think any of Sotomosu's gear was looted.
The game here. What is this?
None of Soto's gear was looted. He's got a bag of javelins there, not even touched. So no worries of cheating there.
I
but
think
a bit of a distraction.
just got a shot on someone from a great distance.
Cleric Johnson, yeah, perhaps. And Cleric Johnson been the butt of many LaRue shots in this match.
Oh, LaRue himself shoots Cleric. Very poetic right here.
Oh, it was weird apparently.
Right in the foot.
Oh, look at this. Banders, I've just noticed this now. They've had a radical tactic change. Gone for the Nabajuki Renegades. 4 imp, 4 cav. Although, it doesn't really work if you just camp with it, to be honest. I think they had a bit of...
Warbladers are kind of encircling.
Yeah. It only kind of works if you just charge. But if they can find some space and maybe charge a late round, perhaps they can get away with it. I'm a bit concerned that they've stumbled into this by accident, though. And, with the extra player, they've got a bit confused, maybe. They do get a nice flag spawn, though, and it means they're going to have to...
Wow, that infantry is perfect on that flag.
But what they're going to have to do is basically just run out with the flag spawn and charge towards them.
Or they might just turtle it out and make an amazing last stand right here at the flag.
They could do, yeah. Blade is pretty slow to go onto the flag. Very slow, in fact. They could... Bandits could perhaps raise this. Sonic just going to stand on that flag and get it going. I don't think he should abandon it as well.
Sonic is the only reasonable person. He's staying on the flag. He's not going to get the glory of the kills.
Yeah. I think
but he's going to get the flag.
The Bladers have been very wishy-washy about this, and they've only sent Anders over to deal with the flag. I think that Sonic should not abandon this flag at all, because I think the Blade's going to get there on time. Blade takes down Blavander in the meantime. Widow coming in to try and harass Sonic on the flag. Oh, all the Beta cab coming in.
Fight.
All the Beta cab coming in now, and yeah, Sonic does go down, but Bander's with a nice high flag now. Bladers Anders getting 2 kills on Sonic and Relax Drunkest. Takeshi takes down Scar
Sonic
as well. Bladers with a 6-4 player advantage.
Now it's tough for Banders. They gotta fight the flag.
They do.
Why did they leave the flag?
Well, with dismounted horsemen fighting against actual horsemen, they're not long for this world. Peter and Treadborn remaining. Peter goes down to Weirdo. Triple not take down Vivar, which is a nice kill. Slow down their gold a little bit. But I did have Warhorse there. Probably can't.
Well, there is no lack of talent for the Banders, but Jesus Christ, where is their brains? I think the only one of them that I respect now is Sonic.
They've gone with the 4 CAD this time. I think they're just going to rush. If they don't rush now, I think they're crazy. Yeah, all 4 of the Banders Inf making for the fence. And Triple pretty mad because Banders aren't winning. I think perhaps Sotomasu perhaps they could be having some issues as well, but Sotomasu's ping's gone pretty high. Probably one of the reasons that they're not going to go from there. Dude, the minimap.
Oh lord, that minimap's been wrong the whole time.
Okay. Oh, Cleric Johnson goes down at the start of the round to a headshot from Vendetto there. Troubling stuff. As the rest of the Banders Inf just seem kind of lost. I mean, the idea of this tactic is to just go forward, engage your enemy, and then all the cav pile in and you win. But
one cav's piling in and he ain't getting out. Napoleon.
Yeah, it goes down as well. And the thing is that the Bladers still have 3 cav as well, and 3 cav on 4 cav isn't not that big of an issue. But having no archers is becoming a major issue for the Banders here, and this tactic just not playing out well for them at all. And they just seem to be, they feel like they're pinned down here, they can't move.
Wait, Relax is trying something, he won't go without a fight. He's torn on where to go, I think.
Looks like Craig Johnson's going to sub out as well. Judge Moses is going to come in for him.
Cleric Johnson is giving up command.
Yeah, I think Sotra is commanding them, but maybe that was Craig Johnson's suggestion. He's mad about his failure. Because this, even though it's only 8 players on 6, normally a very winnable situation. 3 cav and 3 infantry are going to have such a hard time to do this. And the Warbladers here, like the Warblading archers are just having a great time spreading out, making it really hard for the Banders here. Rax goes down as well. Blade does manage to shut down LaRue and get a bit of space here, but Anna's shooting him in the back pretty soon. And Blade Death is going to go down to Anders backslashing there. Ripper gets a kill in the meantime, but Widow brings down Scar too. Tripon is sort of the only player doing anything for the Banders right now. There's 3 kills. Goes down to a Blivandafar spear thrust. And tough break for the Banders right now.
Good at the end of that.
Yeah, 7 on 4 in favor of the Bladers. And the Banders, who I was thinking might have a comeback when they had a bit of a chance to get some teamwork going here, have just collapsed on Reverend Village. Guy Johnson getting benched. Perhaps, I think there's a chance that he may have been going completely mental in TeamSpeak, and that's why he's got benched. Just a possibility,
Johnson
I'm not sure though.
Just got his teammates just kicked him out of leadership position. He got deposed and benched for his poor performance. Maybe the Banders can now band together without that influence, without that negative influence bringing them down.
But to Mercy, the spirit of the Banders. I told you this guy knows how to organize chaos. Barry Johnson getting pretty mad. He's going to come back on and ban everyone.
Cleric Johnson with the retributive. He's going to go to his lair and then return and seek his revenge. But the Banders, this is what I feared about this map. On Sandy Bush, you know, it's easy to get a tie because everyone's ramming their faces into each other. But this one, on Reverend Village, if you don't have a good command of the map at the beginning, you're not going to get it later. Like,
yeah. And the play has just been really nice with their archer spacing. You can see all their kills have come from their archers, except for LaRue, who's just been pretty average. But
oh my God, does Andrews have 7-0?
Yeah, Anders and Benedetto.
6-1 on Benedetto.
Going crazy. But I mean,
All-star arching.
it's to be expected when Banners spent 2 rounds with 4 cav, 4 infantry, and the Bladers just sort of
We're just
ran away and
padding
shot
the
at them.
score.
Who is Rooster 1999 Jer then? I always thought that was Trebron.
Rooster.
Maybe it's Scar. Scar's already in there. Who knows?
Oh, good lord. Peter's.
There's a bit of a fight going on right now as well. Back behind that sort of stable. I think the Bladers perhaps got a little bit.
Oh, they finally got Anders, but no, he can
No, they
fight
haven't
with a
because the
sword
Bladers
just as well.
are still getting lots of kills there. Scar trying to fight his way out of this, but not a bit support here really. Does get a kill on a winner there, and Trebron takes down Anders too. Bring it back to 6-6, and well, Sonic goes down there, but 5-6 for the Banders, and looking in pretty good form for it. They've taken down Anders in the meantime, which is a significant kill for them. They do need to find a way of getting to that flag though. There's only a minute and 20 seconds left. Flag is over in the field.
Bladers are making their move. They're using the rock, the weird river rocks, as their cover.
Yeah, Benedetto's there now. He's going to be raising the flag. Oh,
Scar killed on the chase. He was trying too hard to jump the fence. He was putting one leg over it, and he got shot. He should have just jumped it all together.
He didn't even get shot. He got javelined.
Oh, that's even
The
worse.
Vandafar, the BC Jav, in the head of Scar, and yeah, flag going up now for the Bladers. Raising that Swardian flag. Going to be 8-4, I think, and going to need the Banners to come back with a whitewash for the last round.
Well, Trebron's fearless though. He's ramming in there. He got nowhere. Where are you going,
Yeah.
Trebron? Nowhere.
Trebron letting it down. And well, Banders having a
Bloody death
tough
is all
time with
up
that,
in
I'd say.
there. Oh god.
Rash goes down to Sikiji as well.
Bloody death is a woman. That is the most surprising thing of all. A female all-star in my warband? More likely than
Well,
you think.
I don't think it's an actual female.
Keep the fantasy.
We did a
Keep the
survey
fantasy
recently.
going.
One of our interns at the company did a survey recently from Mount&blade players. I think it was mainly taken by people from the Facebook page and people, perhaps people on the forums, that sort of thing.
Really? What was the results?
Well, I don't want to give the results away because I think we're going to sort of make a little bit of a presentation on them or something like that, a little bit of an infographic, that kind of thing. But I will tell you that the male to female ratio was very one-sided.
Oh, it's lopsided. Oh man. But,
It's pretty lopsided to say the least.
but you can be a female character and pick your hair and all that. Like
Yeah,
that's not enough to appeal to women.
apparently not. No. But I think
watch
there's a lot.
Game of Thrones. They could play it.
I think there's a lot of Mount and Blade that could appeal to women, but right now it's not doing it. It's something we can work on, maybe. We can work on it for Banlord. But I mean, you hear statistics about it being sort of almost even about three gamers when you count in like all the different social games and things. But Mount and Blade really isn't contributing to the female side. I can reveal that.
We're not.
There's not many ladies around.
We tip the stats of gaming.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't for Mount and Blade, there'd probably be more female gamers. Let's just say that. I think it'd be like, oh, it's just all girls all they do is just game. But because of Mount and Blade,
A vacuum of manliness.
it is insane, yeah. And the Bladers take a commanding 8-4 lead. If we want to get that tiebreak, I think we pretty much decided what the tiebreak rules are going to be. And if the Banders want to have it, they're going to need to win this 4-0. Can they do it, E-Man? And that's my question for you.
Okay, well, they got rid of the Albatross on their team, so maybe. Maybe without the poisoning of Cleric. Although now I question, since Cleric organized this and he got the teams together, and his side's losing, if there was no
Maybe they need him back. I think he is going to come back. To be honest, like he's definitely one of the best
he
players.
stepped off the bench. You can't unbench yourself.
Well, I don't know. Maybe someone else did. Tweeting from Wesley saying, "Damn exciting!" #ASSM. Tell me what that means, E-Man. What does ASSM mean?
ASSM.
I I got no idea. Tweet from Cleric Johnson himself as well, saying hashtag sword nerds forever.
Sword
I'm
nerds
a sword nerd forever.
Tweet us your favorite All-Star player.
Oh yeah, do that. Tweet your favorite All-Star
rally
player.
behind your All-Star.
Yeah, let's give you something to speak about. Tweet your favorite. Tweet who you think's been playing the best. Tweet who you think
is the best.
Tweet who you think has been playing the best and has staked their claim as one of the best players in Warband. Tweet who you think has been misplaced in this match and hasn't earned their place at all.
Why are they even on the roster?
Yeah, tweet who you just like as a person and think that they should just do really well in life. Or tweet who you want to just see crash and burn and fall into oblivion. Whatever you do, tweet it in at Captain Lust.
I just want to show people.
I think on the ASSM it's All-Star Show Match.
Oh, that makes way more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah. That's a nice little tweet, nice little hashtag that he's developing himself. But I think with the Warband scene hashtags, they generally get sort of 1-2 tweets a day max, so you kind of have to develop them over several weeks. We're not really focusing on trending.
I use 50 here and then 50 tomorrow, and eventually I string together one sentence.
What's up, for?
Yeah.
It's speed time.
Who the heck is Bloody Deaths, actually?
Bloody Death is an AE player.
Ah.
One of the finest around. He's a German. Don't know who is the Rooster guy. Is that Bloody Death that's coming in as the Rooster? No, yeah, it might be Bloody Death that was playing as the Rooster. Drunk, whatever it was. And we are going live into the last set now.
We are? Oh, goodness. Might not be the last if the banders can band together from this deficit. And
the
stop
Bladers
sucking.
8-4 in the lead against the Banders as we speak. Cleric Johnson, hashtag I'm benched in the chat.
He's still benched? Alright, we're back in the game and we're watching Cleric's gameplay right here.
We're
this is Cleric right now.
We want to see you play.
He's playing marvelously from where he's at. Yep. Great play by Cleric commanding his team. Sitting oh so patiently while they lose.
On the Warbladers rushing in first round, looking to seal this deal before it starts. Take the cart area, but Banner's going to be moving off back towards the campfire in the middle street. Just away from the base in the meantime. Bladers, though, continuing with their push. Although tentatively, they are just moving up just to the next row of houses. They're not going all out. Cleric Johnson again taking another hit. Cleric Johnson seems to be using a smaller shield than everyone else. He's been hit by arrows in the foot a lot of the time throughout this match. Perhaps not playing enough GK Siege, where you get the awareness that you need to play this kind of Celtic games.
Because you ain't fighting
gives you
one
awareness.
person, you're fighting 20 people.
You're getting arrows coming at you from all sides, just spinning around, trying to block everything. And you got to play with a two-hander because that's the only way you can get kills in that server.
There's too many people to mow down.
Yeah.
A one-handed sword would get blunt.
Oh, it just doesn't do enough damage. You have to get one-hit kills. That's how you got to play on Siege. It's only one-hit kills.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it. Otherwise, you spend too much time on every individual person. You only have so much time allotted to get a kill before someone kills you. And
if they have a shield, you got to spam that thing. You got to break that shield.
Yeah, just spam it. That's how you take it down. The advanced GK Siege strategies, but both teams now. Warbanders scared. They got Cleric at the building. I think Cleric's getting abandoned. Cleric, are you aware of what's happening?
This is looking bad for
Turn
the Banders.
around!
The first goal. Brilliant headshot there, takes down Meticam, but Cleric Johnson without any support here, with 3 cap coming in his back.
Oh, a nice move by Trevron. Cleric angry! Oh, his whole team's rallying together!
Well. Down 2. But let's go down to Peter.
Oh, the Banders!
And the Banders as well. Great work from Cleric Johnson, especially rearing up all those Warblader cavalry. Raiden and Winner putting kills back for the Bladers.
Bringing out the all-star play at the end.
Trevor brings down Weirdo, and that was absolutely fantastic play from the Banders. They look to be scattered and look to be vulnerable, but Cleric Johnson as well with the bait.
It was all a clever ploy orchestrated by Mr. Bench himself.
A classic infantry move there. You act like you don't know what's coming. Spin around the last minute with your big pokey thing and just stab some cavalry, rear them up. and your friends come in and finish the job.
Banders
Fantastic play from Craig
absolutely
Johnson.
needed that because now they have the monies.
And that's one of the things as well. Guardia can really snowball in this game. If we look at the Banders gear right now.
Cleric Johnson defying all odds and actually pulling out a victory there. Well,
yeah, Craig Johnson gets himself some mail there as well. I think, is that Toy in mail as well? No, just to the Akaton.
Well, according to you, it's all males in Warband. All males all the time.
Well, the thing is, we did ask in the survey. We asked what is your gender? I think we asked, but a lot of people point out that's incorrect because gender is more like a kind of how you feel.
That's how
your
I
gender
identify, man. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas sex is how you are biologically classified. So maybe we have a lot of women that kind of consider themselves
Feel
men.
like men.
But then again, it still means I mean, if we respect their life choices, we say we still just have a lot of men, even if they have all the lady parts.
I do wonder about that. I get that a lot. I get a lot of customers who are like
I think either way,
and I always wonder, do I insult you by referring to you as a man or as a woman?
I can use whatever they want, but whatever you don't always know what they want.
Exactly. It's hard to tell what people want.
But I mean, what are you gonna say? I mean, you just say, "Here's your meal," I guess you would say. I mean, like, you don't have to say like. I suppose you would say "sir."
No,
or
you use
madam.
just a pronoun that doesn't insult them, and you know you kind of feel.
What pronoun is that? What pronoun do you use?
I don't use any. That's the trick.
What do you say, like customer or like?
You don't think about it so hard because honestly, the real truth is most of the people aren't that insulted with whatever you call them. But as long as you zero in on what it is, they're okay with it. That's from
if you're gonna make it like that confusing and then like get that offended when someone messes up, then I think you got some serious issues.
Nonetheless, all the transgendered folk in Warband aside.
Yeah, indeed. Banders are a kill up. LaRue goes down early on. Been pretty useless on Reverend Village, LaRue. Done basically nothing. He really has.
Useless.
He gets like 1 kill in like 5 rounds. For a guy who talks himself up a lot.
All stars are every individuals who can carry teams by themselves. So if you're useless, you need to get out of here.
But I mean, how can an all-star carry a team of all-stars? I mean, you know.
Oh my God, Virus can't. No sir. Oh! Cleric Johnson dies by his favorite bench.
6 on 6 here as well. Nice kill from Nelly there to kill Stickagy.
Can the Banders group together without their leadership? Can they do better without their leadership?
Teammates as well here. Sonic UA does get a nice kill on Benetto.
Nice kill from Sonic. Great work. He's still trying to fight. Oh, yes.
The remaining infantrymen for Bandits doing some massive work. Those all pikes being proving instrumental. I think Siphon has looted Cleric's long all pike there as well. Sonic goes down into Siphon as well, losing out in the melee. Oh, wonderful kill from Vivar, takes down Nelly there, but it's 4 on 3 in favor of the Banders. No one's raising the flag yet. Trebron,
Strongest gets hit up, but Toy in the background.
Misplaces as a horseman there. It does go down for the Bladers. Siphon gets a comeback against Relax here. Siphon and Mete Khan, 2 against 3 against Peter, Trebron, and Toy here. Slightly high for the War Bladers, but it's going down now. Mete Khan's going to be raising the flag, and I think the Banders got to get on there. Peter isn't on the flag right now. Banning it there.
Mete Khan gets a kill before Toy can shoot.
This could be a drawn round, I think. Peter and Siphon finding out on the flag. All 4 players on the flag right now. It's 2 on 2.
The Banders need these kills. Oh, they get one.
The Banders, can they take down Mete Khan? Or can Mete
Khan
Toy with a double kill here. Bring out the clutch.
Toy's a hero.
Absolutely fantastic.
And also a woman.
Peter.
I'm so confused.
Well, another one was the question is, do you play a character of the opposite gender? Again, we said gender when we should have said sex. Sorry to everyone who filled that out and was offended or confused. It was, do you play a character of the opposite gender
what was the result
in
on that?
multiplayer? Well, it was actually
it was better.
Well, yeah, it was more balanced. So that doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really mean that it's a gender.
No, it just means there's a
sex
feminine man out there.
Well, it just means they like to play females. There's M always plays as a female, famously, the best duelist in Warband.
You know, in games outside of Warband, I play as girls sometimes. I don't.
I never play
it's
as
what you watch most of the time.
It's not.
You know.
I'm not. I don't think that makes me a sexist. It doesn't make you a sexist to not play as a girl, but I never do it. I mean, I have done. Like, you know. I've dabbled.
I've dabbled.
I've played around, but no, I play as a male.
The Bladers now. This tree concentration. Cleric Johnson throwing his life at the beginning of last round to spur his team to victory from death. He could yell louder when he doesn't have to move. Oh no! Toys get taken out right at the beginning!
After his heroics in the previous round,
no!
First to die this time.
All-star assassination by Vivar.
That couch lance kill. Even the best can go down to a sneaky couch lance. Something to be learned here by all. And Warblade is going for the no archer tactic here as well. Yeah, pointed out by chat. I missed that. 4 infantry, 4 cavalry. I think it's a mistake. We've got LaRue playing his infantry. He might get killed.
Ooh, was that a kill right over the fence?
Not just archer. All the bandits just shutting down their enemies now.
Relax, feels really confident going in.
Bladers without any range play, just getting completely dominated right now.
Oh my god, Trebron with a beautiful run through between the buildings.
5 Bladers remaining against the 8 banders. LaRue getting mobbed here. 5 to support him, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, Vivar and Siphon getting kills back. It's 5-on-5 right now. Bladers are fighting. They've got some spirit here. Sakichi brings down Relaxed Strongest as well. Bladers with a 5-4 player advantage. They have inferior classes, I think, though. So they probably should lose this round.
Warbladers ramming their horses in one spot. Sonic's still alive.
A lot of pressure, especially on Sonic UA right now as well. Trebron doing the best to support him, but low health for the banders. Nearly goes down with almost full health for the remaining Bladers as well. 4 against 3. It's going to be taking a miracle here for Sonic and Trebron to pull this back, and Bladers could be seeing this victory. Sonic UA on the floor. Trebron with a warhorse. Needs to do massive work here. Sonic goes down. It's Trebron against 4 players to stay in the match. Bladers, I think, have done this. Flag is spawn now as well. It just takes 1 blade to go over there.
I am glad for the Bladers, but I am
Raiden's
sad.
harassment. And as Weirdo comes over to support,
the last all-star,
Sakichi does finally take out. Oh, it's not Raiden, sorry, it's Sakichi. I don't know why I'm confusing because they got similar faces. It's Sakichi, not Raiden, on the horseback. Raiden is playing as. Oh, he's playing as Cav as well. Well, whatever.
The Banders letting us down.
But there we
have
it.
The tiebreaker.
The Bladers, they do take the match. And impressive style, I think. A deserved win. 9-6, the final score. But not badly fought from the banders either. And I think everyone's done very well, and they should all be very pleased with themselves. Tweet in if you think differently.
Feel good about them.
Tweet in if you think someone has just been awful. We've got a tweet in from M here as well, an actual tweet this time. At Captain Us, LaRue, best archer and dominating leader of the Bladers. Cleric is the Danny DeVito to Deacon Barry Schwarzenegger. Hashtag real tweet.
Hey, Danny DeVito was a great comic foil.
But if you watch that film, you will know that in the end, Danny DeVito shows that what he lacks in beauty and strength, he makes up for in heart. So,
doesn't he have a pretty woman in that film, too?
Oh yeah, he gets a really hot girlfriend as well. But that's, you know, that's just Hollywood for you, isn't it?
Midgets get all the chicks.
Danny DeVito, nice actor. I'm a big fan of Danny DeVito.
I like
don't want to see any. Well, if you didn't like him in Taxi, funny guy. I like him in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as well.
Good lord! The Bladers carving them up using their names.
Yeah, but we can't go to Splash right now. Did you go to Splash?
I will.
The game is over. It's essentially over. Oh god.
Oh, it is definitely over. The banders can't take much more. They're disbanding right before our eyes. I see people leaving.
This is the last we see of the banders team. The Bladers probably going to form a new clan, enter the enter WNL and dominate it because the Bladers just apparently unstoppable. Absolutely brilliant players as well that we've seen playing tonight. I'll try and list out everyone who we've seen. Just in a sort of to seal it off, we've seen Cleric Johnson, Napoleon, Bloody Death, Scar, Trebron, Relax, Peter, Sotomersu, Virus, Nele, Weirdo, Metacan, Siphon, Sakichi, Vivar, Raiden, LaRue, Vendetto, Anders, I think also Vandafar. So wonderful play from everyone there. If I missed out anyone, Sonic I missed out. That's late. Last minute substitution is out. Last minute substitution there
Sonic,
as well.
Sonic, the only all-star on his team with
came in and did brilliantly. It's great to see all of the best players in the scene fighting it out, and seeing some very high level play from all of them. Perhaps will we have an interview here? Let's get LaRue in for an interview. Let's get LaRue for an interview, because why not?
A little message at the end as the last man on the server. This was really a lot of fun.
Where is LaRue?
A lot is one word, as the creature we all love.
Finding LaRue is going to be hard here. But you know, I know I can find him.
For sure.
What's up, LaRue?
What's up, Last and E-Man? What's up?
Hello, LaRue.
How's it going? Congratulations on your win.
Yes,
Congratulations to the Bladers.
Very happy.
I was pretty sure that the Banners were going to win.
Yeah,
they didn't.
So was I.
Look, the Bladers seem to have no leader, no organization at the start of the match.
That was sort of our issue. Like, the reason it was so delayed was because we spent 15 minutes discussing who our leader would be, and then the end was like, yeah, LaRue, you do it. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And it was, I haven't.
Oh, did you lead?
Yeah, I was leading. That's why my score was terrible, obviously.
Yeah, obviously that's the reason. Well, you did okay on Sandy Bush, but it was a pretty appalling performance on Reverend Village, I think, by anyone's standards.
Yeah, no, but like,
not
you must take into account, I haven't actually led a match in over 1 year and a half, and
there we go. This guy's a lot. This isn't All Stars don't make excuses. All Stars just have swagger.
Yeah, I have swagger, mate. I 10-6 easy. I mean, I beat an All-Star team. That's that's coming on my resume.
LaRue.
I'm gonna tweet about it all night.
You did beat it with an All-Star team, to be fair.
Yeah.
How does it feel to poop on Cleric Johnson?
Well, I poop him in, on a daily basis because he's so bad. But it was okay. Nah, it was a lot of fun, playing with those very good guys. We had a lot of fun in TeamSpeak, beforehand as well. It was really nice. Like, I must, really say thank you to Soda for organizing it.
Yeah, it's a nice way to sort of build up for the WNL, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've got the announcement coming tomorrow as well.
Is now my desktop.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It doesn't sit right though with the weird resolution.
It's been my desktop all week, like
somewhere this week. Soda tells me, yeah, get on WNL3. Like, why? Yeah, I gotta take a picture. It's like, okay, I just get on there, and the day after.
Those are actual pictures of everyone. Like...
Yeah, he asked everyone like into a server.
I
don't think he's got everyone, but he's got a lot of people.
He's got plenty. He's got enough.
He's got a lot of famous names, like Peter Newby, himself obviously, me,
Everyone up there as well.
Yeah, Cleric as well, I think. Got all sorts of
the question on
names.
the match, LaRue.
Yeah.
Who do you feel was the brightest stars on your team?
I think Benedetto was very good.
Benedetto was sick.
Really played very well.
Anders too as well. Anders was doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Shooting so many people. But yeah, no, let's not talk about the game. Let's just talk about how bad Cleric Johnson played and how embarrassing it was for him.
Yeah, exactly. Like he quit TS immediately after, so I think he's going to the pub tonight. Like it's,
he played like he just came back from the pub. To be honest, I think he should be pretty embarrassed about that.
We did as warm up for the match. We played Dead Run. The Wolfpack Cave Troll.
Oh yeah.
We made. Yeah, that's what we played. So I don't know if we were, Also, like, to be honest, I know it's an all-star show match and all, but there's obviously a huge, language barrier. Not everyone speaks English fluent. There's a lot of Turkish and Russian players there, and like it's like.
Well, if only I was leading, I could be speaking a bit Turkish, translating, improve communication.
How did I command? I was like, for Benedetto, who I think is one of the star players, I was like, Benedetto, go to church. Like, what is that? It's like, yeah, just follow Bliff, and that's sort of how we did it. It worked fine, like in some crazy shots, but obviously, it's. If you had people who would all speak the same language, be it Turkish, Russian, or English, I think and that's some actual proper like warm up and stuff in that. Yeah, I don't know.
We tried
no chance of the Bladers forming a WNL team then.
I don't think so. No.
They've already got their teams already locked down. Yeah, it could be fun, I guess. But definitely some questions to be raised about some of the AE players, where they're getting carried. Who's pulling the real weight there?
Well, I was pulling my weight as a commander. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, some of the other players perhaps might to rethink how valuable they are for the team. Perhaps need to earn their place.
Oh yes, you're talking about Cleric, obviously. Yeah.
Well,
it's Cleric's a special case.
It's easy to look like one of the best players in the scene when you're in one of the best teams in the scene, but
well,
taken out of that
to be honest,
environment.
like Cleric's an admin on our forums, but we have another admin, rank, which is another hidden sort of board where we discuss him. Like it's pretty grim. It's very grim.
This is the Apostrophi forums then?
Yeah, exactly.
Not open to the public.
Well, there is a section open to the public. Yeah.
You'll
You
be dead
don't
though,
want to
right?
see all our trash talk about other players. Like it's not pretty. No, it's just kidding.
Is this where the AE players cool down instead of going crazy on the Tailwords forums and
Exactly.
mobbing every thread when there's an
This is
argument?
where M posts all his sarcastic remarks. We're like, nah, don't post that on Tailwords. Just be grim.
M's been good. He's been tweeting in as well. We had a tweet from Scar. The Vanderfar clutch jab. # sickest moment. It was a pretty clutch jab from the
Yeah, it's
Vanderfar.
a beautiful jab.
Liv,
I also think one of the
Liv's
stars-
last minute sub. Do you think he should have had a place originally?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I perhaps did not agree with all the names on the both teams, but
Give me examples right now.
no, I'm not gonna do that. No, it's just,
No.
that's not very nice. Like, that's what I do on the AE forums, mate. That's what I do. Nah. I mean, seriously. Like, there's a lot of very high level players in Warband, and in an 8v8 format, you can't field them all. Obviously,
Yeah.
there should be like a cup for all stars.
Well, it wasn't like an official thing. It wasn't play for
Nah,
anyone.
of
So
course, it was good fun though. It was very fun.
like you have an all-star game of football. It's not like the best players in the world, is it? It's just like sick players.
Well, I must say, I also did miss Deacon Barry in there. Like, perhaps
Yeah.
just like his twin brother Cleric.
Is he working now or something? What's he doing?
I don't know. I think it's working. Yeah.
Grand National today, so I think that's probably
probably
busy time in the betting shop.
I want to give
Nobuzuki as well. Nobuzuki pretty much.
yeah, he's a star,
failure.
mate. Like he's such a name. But yeah,
He was too busy.
he was originally supposed to be our commander, and that's why we had such a hard time figuring out a new one.
But imagine if you had Nobuzuki commanding.
Yeah, mate.
Like,
Helping
would've been easy.
16-0.
Would have been an easy win.
Flag
Yeah.
performing so bad. I mean, come on.
So yeah, worrying stuff from the Bladers, and perhaps Kura will be questioning their commander as well. Need a bit of practice.
Unseat him.
Do we have any pre-announcements from AE regarding the WNL? We talk about that.
I think Clark Johnson is starring Horse and Sword tomorrow, and I think he's going to explain all of that.
Ooh, a little bit of a prelude there. Announcements coming Horse and Sword tomorrow.
it's-
Announcement of an announcement.
Exactly.
So make sure you tune to Horse and Sword tomorrow at 18:30 BST. That's UK time. And then we'll have the live reaction to the WNL division announcement, which I'm pretty hyped about. I was really kind of down about divisions, but now I'm kind of excited about them because I don't think there's going to be drops. I think this is going to be good, and
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to the WNL3, the hashtag WNL3. Anyone that you just thought was appalling. You can say it in a jokey way, or just basically you thought they just play rubbish, even if they, it's not a joke, but you can take it.
I would say myself, I played very bad. Like I was.
Oh come
just,
on, give us some juice.
I
No,
love
man.
it. I
We
love it.
already know you're
humble
pleased with
man.
yourself. Oh, I commanded the winning team. You're very happy with yourself, and congratulations.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that. But like as a
But
player, it's like,
don't
as a player.
don't bring a false modesty now.
No,
after the-
seriously though, it feels very different to win. Like if like I played sick today, I killed like whatever 30 people in like whatever sort of rounds, and that's a very fun feeling, obviously.
30
But
people
when
full
you're
stop
commanding,
30 people full stop is an insanely good score. Like
yeah,
in all
it's
the
easy
rounds
for me,
total.
mate. You should have. We had a sweating match against the team I will not name, but
Is it nameless? Is it nameless?
no, maybe I don't know, but I played so good in that, and that gives you a very good feeling. But when you're commanding and your team wins, it's a very I just noticed that day it's a very different team, a very different feeling, and I quite enjoyed that as well. Like
It's an
I'm
I'm
overall
never gonna
it's
do
all-
it
it's all
again. though.
roses
I had
for
so
LaRue
much
now, no
stress.
matter
I'm
what he
never
does.
gonna command a team again. Like fuck that,
Yeah, but 30 kills is an insane score. Like no matter
mate.
you know,
Easy, mate. Come on.
easy.
You know who I am. You know who I am.
You know who I am. This
You know
guy.
who he is.
Yeah, you know who I am.
I think you don't know who you are.
Didn't you have streamed me enough already? I mean, come on.
You got streamed me too much. I think it's gone to your head.
Nah, well, yeah. A player like me, I can do that.
This guy.
Well,
No,
nonetheless.
special shout-outs though to Peter, who I had a lot of fun with in warm up, and obviously Clark Johnson, who played horrible, and then sort of just everyone who participated. It was a lot of fun, I don't often get the chance to play with Bandete and the legendary Medicon and Siphon and Sikisi, so it's fun.
Yeah, some more band greats.
And it
Well, I
was
hope that-
exciting to watch.
Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah,
a
I
pretty good
hope it
match.
was. Like,
We were hoping it was going to be a tiebreak, and then you'd have like an argument about the rules, and then it'd be like a draw, four-round drama.
yeah, someone would join and ban us all. Yeah, totally.
But we were thinking like if it was a tiebreak, we were going to suggest that like both teams entered battle in dueling gear, and like you'd have like one life, and you just like take turns to like duel, like it'd be like a
Well,
line of
the
duelists.
Banders would have won that because they've got Peter. I mean, that's not fair.
No, but you only have one life though. Like if one person takes you down.
Yeah, I know, but none of us can kill Peter. Be honest.
Yeah, but Peter in a bet. No, but surely one of you could take him down, like in 8 duels.
I don't know.
Obviously, in a best of 7, like you're gonna lose like 7-2 at the best.
I think I would have more chance of getting a decent score in the first of 7 than actually having to fight him once because he'll just
Yeah, but like you get like more people's chances to find ones. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you
yeah,
have to get
but
used to
come
it
on,
to
like
kill
it's
him.
not like everyone in that team has a high dueling level, you know.
Yeah, perhaps a lack of duelists on your team.
Perhaps
True.
it ended as best as it did, with LaRue's team
Yeah.
winning.
It's good fun.
And LaRue, very highly voted in the thread as well. Very popular
Yeah,
Warhammer
man.
player.
You know, you can see why because I won.
Results speak for themselves.
Exactly. The people asked for it and I delivered.
Sick. Well, yeah, good to see fun events being organised in the warband scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Serious business starting soon. Anything else you want to touch on or shout out you want to make?
Not really. Just as I said, thanks to everyone who participated, and I guess to everyone who watched as well. It was very fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's sort of it.
Thanks for coming for the little interview as well then, and looking forward to announcements tomorrow. I think Watley's got an announcement as well, so big hype.
That's a big
You
hype.
might have
Hashtag
caught 'em
Watley.
all.
So yeah, I'll be seeing you then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night.
You better not be a manhunter.